If you were diagnosed with diabetes or pre-existing diabetes, you might have heard about insulin. In that case, let's talk about insulin. Hi, welcome to Good Doctor. I'm Shani, your friendly pharmacist. Before insulin was discovered in 1922, diabetes was a death sentence. A child named Leonard Thompson was the first person to receive the treatment. And from then on, insulin continued to save millions of lives managing type 1 and type 2 diabetes. An insulin is a hormone made in the pancreas that helps to regulate the amount of glucose or sugar in your blood. Insulin allows your body to 1. Use glucose from the food that you eat for energy, and 2. Store glucose for future use. This is usually given by injecting under the skin using an insulin pen or syringe. Did you know that insulin was first extracted from the pancreas of dogs, which led to this life-changing and groundbreaking discovery of insulin? Dogs are truly man's best friend. First is our rapid-acting insulin. This insulin works immediately after 15 minutes of injection that is effective for 2 to 4 hours. You may inject rapid-acting insulin right before the meal. But since this insulin acts quickly, therefore, you should eat right after taking this insulin. Next, of course, is the opposite of long, which is the short-acting insulin, aka regular insulin. This is the only insulin type given intravenously or injected directly into the veins. It normally starts working after 30 to 60 minutes of injection. It works longer than rapid-acting insulin that can last between 6 to 8 hours. Next is the intermediate-acting insulin. It has a lasting effect for up to 12 hours. It shows its effect at least after 2 hours of injection. Your doctor may recommend intermediate-acting insulin to cover your overnight insulin requirements. We also have the long-lasting insulin. This covers up your need for all-day insulin. You can inject it once a day, either in the morning or before bed to maintain insulin levels in your body. Another type of insulin that is seldom prescribed by doctors is our inhaled insulin. It's an inhaler with pre-measured rapid-acting insulin you use before meals. This also works faster, but does not last as long in the bloodstream compared with the fast-acting mealtime insulins. With the use of this type of insulin, you should talk with your doctor about the risk of using insulin inhalation because it can potentially affect your lungs. Lastly, we have the premixed insulin. These insulins contain a combination of short or rapid-acting insulin and intermediate-acting insulin in one formulation. It starts to work within 30 minutes and works more gradually for 5 to 10 hours. The most common insulin delivery device is the insulin syringes, which are single-use only. You can choose the syringe depending on your insulin dose and different sizes of needles available according to the size of the syringe. Also, insulin pens are trending these days. But because they are designed like a pen, they are not intended for writing purposes. Duh! These pens allow simple, convenient, and accurate delivery of insulin. Pens comes with preloaded insulin. The required dose of insulin is automatically measured and delivered by a needle attached to the pen. And lastly, your insulin pumps. These are small-sized computerized devices that deliver small doses of short-acting insulin to your body continuously. It can be worn around your waist with the help of a belt and delivers insulin with the help of a tube connected to a thin cannula. There are built-in calculators in these pumps. Hence, it makes it easier to calculate your insulin dose on the basis of your blood sugar. Taking insulin is now easier and more convenient. When a doctor prescribes you to take insulin for managing diabetes, you should learn about its administration and dosage. It will help you to take the insulin shots at the right time and at the right dosage. Insulin dosage varies from person to person. Its dosage depends upon a person's blood glucose level and diabetes management goals. A person's physical activities, diet, and seriousness of diabetes decide his required amount of insulin dose. People with type 2 diabetes may need 1 or 2 insulin shots per day. Others may need 3 or 4 shots to maintain the normal blood insulin levels. Insulin injection site is mostly under the skin, at thighs, buttocks, upper arms, and most especially at the belly, because the belly area can absorb insulin most consistently. Inject at least 2 inches or 5.1 centimeters from the belly button. Take care of the storage of insulin. Very high or too low temperature can damage the insulin. Hence, it will not work effectively and may give you some side effects also. Do not inject the insulin at the same site. It results in the thickening of the skin, and insulin absorption rate will also get reduced in injecting at the same site. Keep track of your blood sugar levels. It ensures proper diabetes management. If you experience any side effects of insulin intake like hypoglycemia or the level where your sugar in your blood drops, carry at least 15 grams of quick-acting carbohydrates. This may include a non-diet soda, fruit juice, chocolate, and candies. Now, some of you will ask if insulin is safe during pregnancy or breastfeeding. The answer is yes. It is safe during pregnancy and breastfeeding. Women with gestational diabetes are recommended to control their blood sugar levels through exercises, diet, and lifestyle changes. If these don't work, insulin injections are recommended by doctors. How should your insulin be stored? Again, insulin vials should be kept refrigerated until you are ready to start using them again. They need to be kept in a cool place away from extremes of temperature. Insulin is fragile, and exposure to extreme heat or freezing can destroy its efficacy. Another frequently asked question is, does a person have to take insulin forever? In that case, people with type 2 diabetes and gestational diabetes have to take insulin for a short time duration. On the other hand, people with type 1 diabetes or kids having diabetes from birth will need insulin for a lifetime. For more questions, please comment down below and hit the notification button for more updated videos. See you next time!
To proceed with free online consultation, click the link in the comment section.